Oh, it's the Jaguar episode. You know it's gonna be good. Hello, everyone. My name is Webweaver. And, you know a song is gonna fucking bang. Oh, it's over, Quartz. Let's fucking go. This is one of the songs that I've listened to on my own time. Oh, Eldritch Parasite, huh? Oh, Eldritch Parasite, huh? Cool. You know what? I'm gonna have to hit you with this. I get one, okay? I get one. I get one mulligan. If it's Eldritch Parasite on the reroll, I'll take whatever fate I get. But I'm kind of out of it. Hunted by the Cult Yogatheg. Now that I can ball with. I didn't really want to play Mizuki. But we're here. Dexterity, light source, knowledge, your seconds, maybe a little strength. It's actually different this time, so God bless it. God bless its heart. It's a different lighthouse. The fucking seed rolled over. We're finally free. Sure. I mean, it's not, I don't know why I'm saying sure. It's not like I can do anything specific about it. It's like, it is what it is. I do think I am watching my laptop download these games, and the thing is, my laptop's Wi-Fi capabilities are dog shit. My laptop is horrible with Wi-Fi, so it really is Ethernet cable or nothing. So I have no idea. Like, this is gonna be bragging, okay? This is bragging. But I have no idea. Oh, shit. I have no idea why I'm not just, like... I'm just not gonna, like, plug it into the fucking Ethernet cable when I wake up tomorrow and watch it download all those games in, like, 5 fucking seconds. Because the games that I'm downloading, alright, I'm downloading 28 games. That sounds like a lot. Most of these fucking games, like, 300 megabytes or lower. Okay? There's, like, Shadow Warrior is one of the biggest ones. And then the Made in Abyss game, which is, like, 26 gigs. But that one already finished downloading. So it's, like... I'm not really asking this thing to do a lot, but it's like, this shit's doing 1 megabyte per second. That's fucking pathetic. So it really is, like, you know, wired or nothing for this laptop is pretty bad. Absolutely gobsmacked, I know. True and real. But the thing about it is, like, I'm just kind of watching it, and I'm just, like, I don't know why. Like, I'm just gonna hook it up to an Ethernet port, and then it's just gonna, like, it's gonna go from bawling, B-A-W-L-I-N-G, to B-A-L-L-I-N-G. And it's gonna be great. It's gonna be absolutely fantastic. And it'll finish in, like, less than 20 seconds, because most of these games are 300 megabytes, and this shit's doing 1 megabyte per second, if that. Oh, the peak is 1 megabyte per second, but it's actually doing, like, half that right now. And by that, I mean, I misread it. It's actually doing a little bit more than that, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter. This is all just like a vanity project of, like, having my laptop, like, heat up my apartment, to make me more miserable. And probably less likely wanting to go to sleep because it's so hot in here, because the laptop generates so much fucking heat, holy shit. But, bullets in coma, blah, blah, blah. I don't know how to start here. I don't know what the opener is. Ugh. Okay. Gonna follow the life coach. Oh, Masafumi, huh? Nice. Okay, glad we followed the life coach. We're following the life coach. Oh, it's a doomed location, but we're following the life coach. Do what your boy Goth Egg says, alright? Do what he says. He is your life coach. Trust in the salmon. By the way, this is not a Goth Egg problem, okay? But what I will say is that I have to go to the forest twice, too. Oh my god. We'll just run away if we get into an enemy. I think this has been, like, so far pretty good. Is that... Okay, here we go. That's good. That's good. We can go to the forest once. I really should get a weapon at some point. But, essentially, the idea is that... Oh, man, you just hate losing that train of thought, don't you? I guess the train of thought is that we're trying to, like, conserve as much Doom as possible. So, yeah, you get into a situation like... This is winnable, by the way. Holy shit. Actually, no, it's not. Because he's 13 health instead. Well, you know what? If all these hit, we can do it. Oh, I'm balling. Let's go. The ritual mask even saved us? Oh my god, that's so cool. What is this? This is 2 damage? Okay. So, if we get hit here, that sucks. But we're pretty alright with that. We're pretty okay with that. That's a decent first fight. Okay, now it's time to maybe buy something. Alright, I'm still trying to suss out what our life coach is talking about. What is Blood waffling about? But I think this is fine. And also, I just remembered. I actually remembered. So, this is not a Yuggothag problem. This is not a Gothag problem. This is a me problem. I hate salmon. Not from, like, the fish themselves. I don't have any problem with the fish. I have a problem with eating salmon. I don't know what it is. I just hate it. I have never, like... I ate salmon a lot when I was younger, and I just hate it. I can't stand it. And the thing is, I am pretty, like, open about food. Like, it's, like, I'm not gonna say that it's easy to cook for me, because I do have some dietary restrictions. And I have, like, a dietary fucking, like, locked in with an unpickable lock, okay? You know, the lock-picking lawyer might think that he can pick it, but he can't, alright? McNally might think that he can, bash it open with another lock. He can't, alright? I'm like a stalwart fortress when it comes to one specific thing, one specific food. But that's just more like a habit, not necessarily like something specific, you know? But the thing is, whenever I eat salmon, right? Like, if I can eat a food and feel good after eating it, I don't really care what it is. Except for, like, animal meat. I don't do that. I can't do that. Never even had the moment where I went to, like, the baby animal farm and then pet all the animals and was like... I never had that John Pinette moment where I'm like, I'll never eat lamb again. Do you want to see the cows? No? I'll see them at McDonald's. Never had that moment in my goddamn life. I've never really been into it. Like, listen, I'm the kind of guy, and this probably should not surprise you if you've been watching this series for this long, or any length of time, is that I really don't like, I feel bad when I, like, swat a fly. Like, I genuinely feel bad. I have a hatred for, I have a hatred for ants. I really hate ants, but I don't kill them unless there's, like some sort of castle law thing going on. Now that sounds unhinged and insane, but let me explain. If I see an ant in the wild, I'm not gonna fuck with that thing no matter what, right? I will not be there no matter what. If it is in my home, what is it doing? If it's just vibing, which they're never just vibing, they're always up to something, they're always looking for food, they're always planting, they're always leaving the pheromones behind to attract the swarm. But, if it's just vibing, like, I'll put it in, like, a little... Oh, that's great. I'll put it in, like, a little, like, cloth, and then just chuck it outside. Not the cloth itself, I'll just get the ant off the cloth, and then take the cloth inside and throw it in the trash. Not like an actual cloth, but, you know, like tissue paper or toilet paper or something. If the ant is in food, then it's on site. That is the only way I'll kill an ant, is if it's like a castle law sort of thing, where it's like, oh, you're in my dog's food bowl? Die. But anything else is like, I'm just being chillin'. Like, I'm totally cool. Like, me and Ant Rootsu are totally good. It's the same thing with, like, pretty much everything, except for, like, parasites. Like, parasitic insects, like, fuck those things. But, like, if it's just a bug, you know, just chillin', living its life, like, there's nothing, I got nothing against it. It's just like a little creature, you know? It's just a little creature that exists. Little dude, little guy, little girl, just a little creature. Little homeboy? For real homeboy? Yes. Just a little lad just hanging out, just chilling, just bing chilling even. I mean, I don't really know what you want from me. These are all bad, but take the drip, I guess. But yeah, no, just like little, just like a little buddy hanging out, you know? I got nothing. Like, here's the thing. I don't like spiders. Spiders... I don't like spiders. You know, name, haha, funny name. Okay. There's lore to this name that you will never get. Somebody who would have to get, like, close to me, ask the meaning of the name, and then put that in, like, a fucking Webweaver iceberg, and you just have to believe if that's true or not. And the source would be, dude, trust me. Yeah, Vigil, why not? Fuck it. Anyways. Actually, no, I'm taking this lore to my grave. But you can be my friend if you want to. I like having friends. But, what was I gonna say? You've got, oh, no, I hate losing my train of thought. The brain fog from being up for so long. I'll apologize. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about what I said about salmon earlier, brother. But, oh, no, the brain fog is horrible. I was on a good anecdote, too, you son of a bitch. But, yeah, no, I don't really, like, it was just like a little critter. You know, just a little creature just hanging out. Even if it's something that I don't like a spider or, like a beetle, a butterfly. I actually don't like butterflies. Moths are pretty cool. I like moths. Butterflies, not a big fan. Not a big fan of butterflies. But, like, I'll chill with them, right? Like, I'll chill with them. I won't fuck with them. I won't hurt them. You know? And if I do accidentally hurt them, I feel bad. Right? Like, I'll be like, oh, shit, you know? I'll feel real bad. We're not gonna talk about what the fuck that just happened. No, we're not gonna talk. That didn't happen. We're not gonna talk about that. But yeah, no, I'll feel bad if I hurt them. I don't like hurting insects. Even if I really don't like them. Even if I think they're really gross. As long as they're not harmful or dangerous. And even then, if it's something like a black widow or whatever, you know, those lads and lasses, they don't usually bite. Because, and this makes sense, but it's also something that you don't really think about in the moment, and it's something you don't really think about if you ever see one because they're scary as shit. But the thing is, they don't tend to bite, unless it's prey, because their venom, which is so insanely potent, they can't produce it easily, right? So the problem is with them is that they, like, if they, like, let's say that they bite a human, right? The amount of venom that they have to pump into that human will basically mean they're not eating. Right? Like, they don't get to eat anymore. And that means they'll starve to death. So a lot of black widows that end up biting people, they just end up starving to death because they can't, like... They can't produce enough venom to kill their prey. You know? So they're typically pretty timid. Now, you don't think about that when it's a little tiny bug that could kill you. And you should always be careful with them. But, like... I have seen a black widow before... And I just got it in a cup, and then I put it outside. Very far away. Very, very far away. But, like, it's most likely not going to bite you. And if it does bite you, you need to go to the hospital immediately, because that shit's incredibly fucking dangerous. And there are other spiders, too, that I've heard about online that are, like, really poisonous. Or, not, sorry. At 6 a.m. shield. 7 a.m. shield engaged. Basic mistake about arachnids. You know, venomous. So obviously, like, all that and stuff, but, fuck it. Are we balling? We're balling. Because we're gonna run away from this dickhead anyways. Like, with all perks, there's no way that we're gonna get anything good enough to let her sleep. Let her cook. And we're just gonna have to doom reduction a lot on the next mystery, I think. Just as, like, a little treat. Ooh. Yeah, we can take the stamina here for sure. But, yeah, so even if it's, like, a dangerous insect, if it's chill, I still don't want to hurt it. Oh, she healed. Oh, she jumped me! Oh my god! That's like some shit out of, like, a fucking... like a fucking movie. The monster jumps on you, you're desperately scrambling for the blunt object nearby to bash it in the face while it's like tearing your shoulder out. Oh. But you know, the guy in the song it looped back to the song where the guy says Kamen Rider in English, and that's pretty based. I like that a lot. I didn't actually know Bloodsucker could do like a super attack. I think that's the first time I've seen it. You know, you learn something new every day. Haru looking ass. But, you know, with a Curious Doll, if we didn't, like, eat shit for stamina, we might have actually been able to pull something off there. But, branded like cattle. No, you gotta do that. Nothing you can do about that, because we'd die otherwise. But, yeah, no, it's, I feel bad about any time I heard an insect that's not, like, parasitic or, like, outwardly dangerous, you know? And if it's a timid insect that I know that I can just handle without having to worry about it, and then I can just put them, like, safely outside, I'm not gonna fuck with that either. So I genuinely think, or generally think, that, you know, thank God that the hospital mostly does sanity damage, by the way. We could still die, there's a couple other events that could kill us, but the stamina version of that being one of them. But we should be okay. To go up to 85% Doom is like a little treat, you know? Just a little treat. 85% Doom Mystery 3? Yeah, it's not happening. Now, you gotta excuse me, I'm playing poorly. For reasons that I hope that are very understandable. But, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes you just gotta ball. Sailors in coma. We can do sailors. But can we do Kamen Rider? I love that. I love how the guy pronounces it so much. It's so good. Oh, here we go, Kamen Rider. Let's go. Never watched a Kamen Rider thing in my life. Probably never will. Never watched Power Rangers. Probably never will. Still incredibly based. Why are we taking oh, torn muscle moment. Okay. Alright, we're in hell. We're in hell. Actually, we can desperation prep that, because that would do 11. Me when I'm going to hell. Me when I'm currently in hell, true. I don't have the money for I don't have the money to get it cured, so, you know, it is what it is. We're just balling. I don't have the money nor the doom to get it cured. So, yeah, this is an L. But that's okay. We don't need to... We don't need to worry about that. We can just take the L and be happy. It's one of the longer episodes, weirdly enough. But we did have the mulligan, so that's probably why. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with it. I don't like hurting insects. I'll only do it if I gotta. And yeah, we're just throwing at this point. It doesn't, There's not much that we could do. I've played this game long enough to know that even while sleep-deprived, that we're fucked. Also, why is the Doom not applying? It's a doomed location, and yet we're not getting the plus 2% Doom. Like, we're only getting the... Or, sorry, we're not getting the bonus Doom. Is it really just plus 1% Doom? Because I keep expecting we're gonna go up to, like, 94 or whatever, but we never do. Yeah, that actually is perfect. That's exactly it. Now we'll miss, obviously, and cry ourselves to sleep as CANUS beatdown. CANUS would actually fuck us up because we have allies. That's really funny. That would have been probably one of the rare few instances where CANUS is actually a threat. Oh, do I have the perfect paranoia play for myself right now? Alas. I mean, we're gonna do it anyways, because it's funny. And then, what we're gonna do is fetid fumes, my beloved. Coma moment. Suddenly, everything slows to a crawl. As the worst guy you could have fought appears. And then you run away from him because you ain't winning that shit, man. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, they're hot on your trail, by the way. It's pretty nice. 2 funds, huh? Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes you gotta pawn your flashlight off to an eldritch entity as like a little treat, you know? Alright, hear me out here. Perish? Brainworms, you love to see it? That's what I got right now. Goodbye. He doesn't want to work for free. I mean, that's relatable. But, you know, the world is kind of at stake here. Where are you spending your last moments on Earth? Me, personally, the police station. The 20-minute banger? The 20-minute banger? I can't complain about that. Stay safe out there. Have a good one. Bye.